What a bitch. No, you need to work your fucking brains out and not with the brawn. Yo, what up? It's Dead Live Dead, the Grip It and Rip It hour. Let's just talk about the message that I got in my inbox. And it's going to remain unanswered, but I'm going to answer it for the viewers out there. They asked, hey, I'm trying to get back in shape. I'm trying to get back into things. You know, these people have had a long layoff from lifting. They haven't lifted in a long time. In a previous podcast, I talked about the myonuclei and how you can gain all your muscle back if you trained aggressively throughout the years. You can get your muscles back after a long layoff. And I explained the program. But these people are coming back from a long layoff. These people are trying to get back into lifting, and they might ask questions such as, what supplements do you use? Are you on gear? Are you on performance-enhancing drugs? What's your stack, bro? Well, I'm glad you asked. You know what? I just want to share my stack with you, and this is my stack of books, you know, exclusive from George Hackenschmidt to Russian weightlifting routines to Louis Simmons to Jamie Lewis to all the strong people from Gold's Gym, from Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Platz, even the most obscure lifters you never even heard of. This is my stack, and I suggest you use this stack first before you even step in the realm of competitive, whatever your discipline is, of lifting, and try to go into supplements. And that's my advice. You know, most guys that I see that are asking for stacks and supplements and instant gratification, it's like, please, bro, I just want to get stronger. You can't even bench 225, let alone 135, and you think it's going to happen in a matter of, 6 months to a year? You're barely going to hit 225 at that time with aggressive training. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers just need to stop. And they just need to understand, when you stack books, you stack knowledge, and you stack a lifestyle of going to the gym 3 times a week, 2 times a week, whatever you're going to fit in your schedule, and start with that stack. Start with the schedule stack, the stack of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the stack of the knowledge of books and materials and training books out there. So you're going to do something, you're going to read something, you're going to have the brains, and you're going to have the brawn. That's my advice for everybody out there. You want to know what legal supplements you can do? Creatine. And you know what's crazy? I had a team sergeant who was like, oh, that creatine, bro. He treated creatine like it was heroin. I've never seen a guy blow up at to be jealous of another person lifting and say, oh, you on that creatine. And it wasn't a nudge, oh, you on that creatine. Oh, hey, man, stay away from the creatine. He demonized creatine. I've never seen shit like that. And I'll never see shit like that again, because after that, I was, working out by myself and doing the Grip It and Rip It National Anthem Hour. And we found that certain people will place limitations and restrictions upon your training and lifting and your potential. So you got to be careful about who you train with and who you're listening to. That's why you figure it the fuck out. You figure it the fuck out with this stack of books and knowledge. All right, I'm still recording. It's too dark in here. Turn the lights on. How's your meeting, babe? Wash what? What are you talking about? What I did not rinse? I just brought the dogs in. We talked about Ivan Abadiev. Ivan Abadiev. When the Soviets and the Bulgarian method was made, he found that having his athletes do heavy near maximal singles was great. They didn't lose technique. They didn't lose their form. They stayed strong. They looked jacked and they looked ripped. It kind of goes with the whole looking tone thing. The way to look tone, the unintentional flexing of the muscles. You put the polyurethane dumbbells away. Put the polyurethane dumbbells away. Put the little Joe Rogan kettlebells away. That shit's not going to get you ripped. You know what's going to get you ripped is heavy fucking singles, heavy fucking doubles, heavy fucking triples. That's what people should focus on. They shouldn't focus on the drugs, the supplements, the instant gratification. You don't need that shit. Fuck no, you don't need that. You know, one thing they got right in the Army and the military, one thing they got right was PT, how it's sustainable, because let's be honest here, most conventional soldiers don't do PT on their own, or they've never gone through aggressive training. They don't aggressively train enough in the strength department, but they sure love running every day, and for good reason. You know, prior to the ACFT, back then it was just the APFT, which was 3 events: push-ups, sit-ups, and a run. You know, most of them smoked cigarettes and they looked incredibly skinny. But then we had the requirement to carry rucksacks that weighed hundreds of pounds and still pull everyone else's weight. So the ACFT, I feel, accommodates for the heavier weights and the train-ups for that. And yeah, the run times are, you know, a bit slower, but, you know, at the end of the day, well, you want your cake and eat it. You know, shouts out to the athletes that do that. You know, you want to get fast, you got to train to be fast. You want to be quick, you got to train to be quick. If you want to be strong, you got to train strength. Okay? You can't just have this magical on one thing. Deadlift dad, grip it, rip it, bitch. For all the busy dads out there, if you're enjoying being a father, now this is coming from the one and only Deadlift Dad, and I'm here to tell you from experience of barbell training that you can just deadlift while you're making macaroni and cheese for your kids, or while you're making dinner or lunch for your kids. Go deadlift 1 rep in between checking on the food and working out. And, you know, in the midst of all that, check in on your kids, talk to your kids, involve your kids, have them watch, have them learn, have them grip it and rip it. Here at the Deadlift Dad, we teach everyone to grip it and rip it, have a great time, and not get so caught up in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Too many of these solitary lifestyle, optimum nutrition, TRT gurus that are in their 40s have this dumbass selfish attitude, which is not conducive to their aura of happiness or taking care of families. You want to be a family, all right? I see too many bitch ass influencers on here that don't know what it means to take care of family. They're really caught up in the selfishness of lifting. And you know what? That's cool. You can be selfish lifting, but you don't have to be. So, you know, you could be a self-absorbed douchebag, or, you know, hug your wives and your kids, play the national anthem, grip it and rip it, and involve other people. You know, there's nothing cool about being the lone wolf. In fact, that's mad cringe. There's nothing great about that. And there's nothing great about people who all of a sudden pick up a routine on deployment. If you're a soldier or a military service member, you're on deployment and you decide to better yourself because you have all this time in the world, which granted, most people do, conventional or soft. You have a lot of time to yourself to read, to work out, and do the mission. Really great time. I can't recommend it enough. If you're on a deployment or rotation, enjoy that time. Also talk to your family while you're out there. For God's sake, talk to your families. Don't catch STDs, chlamydia from the locals of that country. It's not worth it. Or the locals of the service members, which I don't get. But yeah, so these service members, they get this new routine. They're all about it. They're balls to the wall, dressed to the nines, going fucking hard on the paint. And then they come back and they just lose it all and they don't sustain it. And they have that stupid saying that I hear every time. That's like, oh man, on deployment, I was so jacked. On deployment, well, fuck your deployment and fuck how you used to be. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. And right now where you're at, you're in La La Land Garrison. So fucking be the baddest motherfucker in La La Garrison and stop talking to me about how you used to bench 315, how you used to be the strongest person. I don't care how you used to be. We're here right now. Fix it. Do something about it. Stop talking about the could have beens, the should have beens, and start putting in the fucking work. I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man. I don't care about your past. I'm only here for the present. I want to know what's going on right now. Find some time. And not pyramid scheme guru, not crypto bro. Be realistic. What else? I think the fact that they referred to the crew as non-VIP. It's a VIP UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. There are no senior personnel in there. It's just the crew. It's just the crew. This hierarchical bullshit where you devalue human life to just the crew needs to stop, because that crew is what makes that fucking helicopter move. That crew is what's getting your ass to the next destination. Put some respect on the fucking crew, bitch. Tired of these motherfuckers devaluing, hierarchical. Was George Washington on the plane? Was the president? Was General 4-star on the plane? Oh, he wasn't? Okay, fuck him, the crew. That's how it sounds. fucking newscasters out here, bitch-ass news outlets, bitch-ass journalists. It wasn't just a crew. Say their name. I can't really stand that. I don't know. I'm just yapping. I need to stop yammering. What else is going on right now? I don't even know. Is this thing recording? I think this thing is still recording. Cool. Grip it or rip it. Play the national anthem and tell these motherfuckers that we're gonna just enjoy this fucking life, enjoy this fucking show. Don't give a fuck what these fools say. Ask me about my stack. Asking me what fucking supplements. I don't give a fuck about that. Ask me the right exercise. You know what? I'll tell you the right exercise to do. You're gonna do 30 minutes of overhead pressing. 30 minutes of overhead pressing. Or you're gonna do 30 minutes of deadlifting. Single reps, deadlifting. Fuck it. Every minute on the minute. You're going to do EMOMs. Every minute on the minute, you're going to pull a heavy single for 30 minutes. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do that. If you really don't have any idea how to exercise, or you're so burned out, or you're lost, or you're, not motivated, you don't find the joy in it, pick one exercise that you like, do it for 30 minutes, every minute on the minute. 80% of your 1 rep max. Oh, I don't know my 1 rep max. That's great, man. Don't worry. There's a chart out there. There's many charts. There's many ratios. There's all these big calculations. Look, if you're really, really short on time and you don't have time to look at a chart, you're going to pick your 3 rep max. Pick your 3 rep max and do that for 1 rep. At least fucking, look, I'm going to tell all the newbies out there, maybe 6 sets of 1, 8 sets of 1, 10 sets of 1, play the national anthem. Listen, 15 sets of 1. It doesn't give a fuck, bitch. You understand? You're going to go every minute on the fucking minute. You're going to grab your fucking balls, grab your barbells, fucking grip it and rip it every minute on the minute. You're not going to listen to anybody tell you what's right or what's wrong or count macros or what supplements to take. Fuck that. The only stack you need is a stack of books and literature. You need to work your fucking brains out, and not with the brawn. Take the needles out your ass and start putting on the gas and start going on the fucking platform, you stupid fucks. That's what you need to do. You need to put it all on the platform. You need to keep to yourselves and start gripping and ripping it. Break fucking calluses. Don't give a fuck what people think. Lift in construction boots. Drink Diet Coke. Red 40, red dye. Whatever the fuck. They'll make America healthy again. Fuck that. Make America dirty again, bitch. That's what we need. Fucking fake ass pyramid scheme gurus selling you fake fitness routines and shit. Fuck that. We're gonna keep playing whatever we want every minute on the minute, 30 minutes, rip it and rip it. Peace. That's gonna be that's gonna be a great rant. I think that's gonna be a cool